Alright guys, so right behind me right here we have a bunch of shorts for my brand, which is cool, but it's also cool outside. See what I did there? It's getting cold. The problem is it's getting cold. I have a bunch of shorts. Why are you dropping shorts when it's cold outside? Because I want to do it pre-made and not pre-order. So we got the inventory here ready to ship. But I gotta show you guys the shorts. I realized I didn't even do that. They are a pair of baggy corduroy shorts with some nice mule front pockets, some box pleats. I did a herringbone cotton lining on this one so we could focus the logo. That would be nice. Diskfiles. And then on the back of them we have a flap back pocket with the faux horn buttons from the front. And the Bulldog logo back patch because it's the best dog breed. I actually had like 3 Bulldogs, so I'm kind of biased. This is my new Bulldog right here. And also back here we have the green colorway. Low key, this is like on some Christmas type vibe. We might have to run the Christmas discount. But we also have some other products in stock also that I want to show you guys. I feel like we gotta start it off with the Keepsake Selvage in black, which is actually sold out right now, but these are my favorite jeans I've ever made. They are a pair of straight, kind of wide leg, 14.5 ounce selvage denim. They're kind of like a good everyday pair of jeans. I know everybody's doing it, but these are my favorite. So this is what a new pair looks like, but I wear mine every day, so I'm going to show you what a worn pair looks like. Alright, so these are the jeans in question, the ones I wear damn near every single day. Like, the lighting's really not the best, but there's some light whiskering and the heel bite is starting to come in. You know, when I was dropping these, I thought that the indigo colorway was going to be like the best seller, but we actually still have some indigo and the black are sold out. So here's my personal pair of the indigo. They are also in a 14.5 ounce selvage denim, same fit, but it's just indigo with the gold stitching. Diskfiles back patch. Pretty cool. I like the back patch on these, it's pretty soft leather. So the last thing we have in stock that's probably the coolest is the black Siberian denim. As you can see, it's got laser engraved tiger stripes. If you know, you know. And what makes these different than the Keepsake Selvage is these are wide as hell. And if you're not familiar, because the stripes are laser engraved, they're actually burned into the fabric, so it's not a print. And these are actually still on the site for $85. Hashtag ad, hashtag self promo. Okay guys, we gotta design some new stuff to drop this winter because we gotta sell the stuff behind me, but I also want to put out some stuff for the cold. So what I'm about to show you guys is a sneak peek. Alright guys, so now we're inside of Figma, which is the software where I bring all my designs together into a tech back. I'll probably use Illustrator and stuff for like vectors and then Photoshop for like Frankensteining materials and shit together, but bringing it all together in Figma is so OP. I don't want to speak too soon because the design isn't really into motion yet, but I want to do a pair of repaired denim. So when you start a clothing brand, not everything is really figured out at the beginning. Like, you don't really know all the types of pieces you'll do. You don't know the design motifs. You don't know what you'll eventually like. Basically, when you start a brand, you don't know what your signature is going to be unless you're already set on something. And something I want Diskfiles to be is not elevated basics, but pieces that are wearable that still have character, have a story to them, and have some sort of beauty in the materiality or how they fit. I know it's like super obvious aesthetics stuff, but I don't want to make anything that's too loud and obnoxious, even if those pieces might do better on Instagram. But what I really love about Figma is you can kind of just bring everything into one big canvas. And then if we go over here, oh, let me give you guys some free game real quick. So if you go online and you look up the public domain review, you can find a collection of books and art which is now public domain or copyright free, free to use. So I found this book from the 1900s of a bunch of silk patterns and samples like taped into a book, and I vectorized this one that's got these nice poppies or some type of flower, and it just shows like The resources are out there, the references are out there. You can really make anything you want, but it's just to say you don't have to just rely on Pinterest. There's inspo literally everywhere. But don't get me wrong though, I love Pinterest. So this mood board right here is kind of trying to refine Diskfiles' creative image as well as ideas for future pieces. I don't think brand owners should be ashamed of being transparent with their references and where they're getting certain ideas from, because the whole thing with ideas, it's just translations of other feelings or thoughts other people have and communicating that to them. So it really is just exercises like mood boards to kind of flesh out visually what you want your brand to look like, I don't think is something to be ashamed of. Another thing I'm kind of learning through doing the whole brand thing is collaboration and working with people is, if not essential, one of the most important things that you can do for your brand, because I get the whole solopreneur thing. You want to do it all on your own. You don't want help from anybody. But the reality is when you limit who you can work with, you're limiting the scope of what you can do. If you want to shoot a movie for your brand, you're gonna need a good cinematographer and actors. And I think it's just important to put yourself in an environment around creative people, because it's just like the saying, show me your 5 friends and I'll tell you about you. If you're around people that are creating, and even if it's not the same thing you're doing, just being around people that are creating as a creative is one of the most motivating things that I think you can do. Alright, so I'm about to go work on some designs real quick, and then we'll see what else we gotta do. Alright guys, so I just about finished making the tech pack, so I'm gonna give you an outfit of the day with the Diskfiles. Let's go. Okay guys, it's time for the Diskfiles fit check today. So we got the keepsake selvage on the jeans. Shout out to Diskfiles. All right guys, today I gotta go to my friend's Jack and Ryder's house to get a tape measure, do some more work on the tech packs, and then do some schoolwork because finals is next week. And that's just great. I'm telling you, we're on some YouTube shit. Okay guys, we're with Jack and we're about to go to Papa Jawns to shop and also collect the earnings because we sold Diskfiles in a real store. 3 things, 3 people bought them. Thank you guys. Shout out to Max specifically, because I saw you cop the Black Siberian. Shout out to Max. I know everybody that cops stuff. I'm watching it, I'm shipping it. All right, let's go to the store. All right. We're here at Papa Jawns, about to get some clothes. Let's do it. Yo.
Hey, dude, thank you. How y'all?
It's just like this.
What's up, bro? Good to see you.
Noah. Ian. Nice to meet you, bro. Oh yeah.
I'm just feeling very YouTube today, so I was like, fuck it, pull out the camera.
Dude, why not?
This is Noah. He's never been in here before.
So, yeah, dude, thanks for coming.
Bring everyone.
Yeah, no, it looks cool. Every time I pass, I'm like, damn, bro, I gotta go in there.
Yeah, for sure.
And they were like, yo, we're going, so.
Dude,
Cool.
sick.
Yeah.
Yes,
I sold all your pants.
Yes, I was wondering if like, also like instead of getting like money,
Yeah.
I could also just shop and then like deduct
1000%.
that from like whatever.
Yeah.
Awesome, because I'm like, I'm gonna get you anyway.
Yeah, like, can I do the math real quick on,
Oh, and you got Omar's shit in here.
yeah.
That's so
Oh, no
fire.
way.
Yeah,
Because
dude,
like,
I've had like several people come in and they were like, oh, we know Nick, like, he's got this files and shit.
that's
And-
actually crazy.
Yeah, and like, hella people knew about your brand and stuff. This kid from Atlanta came in. It's super,
That's such a
super
good thing.
sick.
I appreciate you having my shit in here.
Yeah. And like, bro, those double knees that I posted, like, bro, some kid came and bought them like probably like 20 minutes later.
That's. I'm like,
Wait, yeah.
Oh, looking very pretty.
Follow me. Follow me.
Where are we going?
Pants. And we got the ones that I know Ryder will like these ones.
Yes, put Ryder in them.
Mm-hmm. Ryder will like the, and then we got the little fancy. Look at these things. Very interesting. Very fashionable, you know?
Leather. It's very pretty.
Like there was these ones. Businessy. But the patch makes it. Look, get close up on the patch. The patch changes the whole vibe, right? Changes the whole vibe. So we're gonna come back over here. What's Nick got here? Oh, Rolling Stones.
I'm thinking about it.
Dude, yeah, please.
Ooh, that's really cool. Even this is nice too. Oh, the rough Lauren. I know this is gonna be comfy.
Everybody does content now.
Yo, it's kind of nice a little bit. I like it.
Nice,
Good layering, good layering.
Yeah. I think that's a really good point. It's like, I don't know. But it still is kind of hard to like, put yourself out there. Because I'm like, maybe I'll be bad at first. Maybe it's not how I want it to be, but like, I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah. This is actually crazy. I actually have one that kind of looks like it's pretty fresh.
Oh wait, I see how you do it.
There you go.
Oh my god. Oh wait,
Sometimes
I
you
actually
get-
like the Comic Sans.
I don't really watch NFL though. You watch NFL?
I don't really watch football that much, but well, a lot of like college.
But you're
football
Bama
now.
though, right?
Don't say that. I'm an Auburn fan. Let's go collect them.
Collecting shirt.
Well, actually, let's look at the meal table. These belts are really good. Okay, I'm gonna go get this shirt.
What you got? Boom. Boom.
Because that's the last thing I need, more t-shirts.
Those three?
Now we're gonna go magically try them on.
Oh.
This one's been in here, but I
Don't
like
cut.
it a lot.
I don't know. I don't know how it hasn't sold.
You already have it prayed up. Alright, we'll get it. What a nice t-shirt roll. Alright guys, so we're gonna be getting 3 t-shirts today. We got this one. We got this one. And then we got this one. Let's go check it out.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks so much. Thank you so much,
Appreciate it, bro.
Yes, sir. You know it.
Alright guys, we just wrapped up at Papa Jawns. We got 3 t-shirts.
3 right there?
The t-shirt spread.
Yes.
Shout out to Ian, shout out to Papa Jawns. Always a pleasure to work with. There's loud cars, but this is what it's all about. Alright guys, we're back at the crib with the t-shirts with Jack's special guest appearance, and we gotta ship out some orders. Maybe we have 1, maybe we have 2, I don't know. But it's not about the amount of orders, it's about shipping the orders. So let's ship them. Print the shipping label. And then print packing slip. And it's just 4x6 inch. Alright, we got the jeans. I'm gonna be showing you guys how I pack an order every time to make sure I don't mess it up. Okay, step 1, make sure the name matches on the packing slip and the shipping label. So now that you've confirmed that they match, you put the packing slip in the bag. Put it in there. And then once I have the packing slip in the bag, the next step is I read like the item they got allowed and make sure it matches what's in the bag. And then we got the final step, and don't sleep on this step because I made the mistake of not doing this. Take a picture of the order before you ship it out. We gotta run shit professionally around here. Because one time a customer hit the DoorDash refund, I didn't get my food method, even though I shipped them the jeans, but because I couldn't prove it, even though it was impossible that I sent them something else, I still refunded them because they were spazzing out. So that is a lesson learned. And now we gotta put it into the poly mailer bag. Now we're gonna close the bag and put the label on it.
Chop it up.
All right guys, we got we got the package packed and ready to be shipped out. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video, but if you guys want more vlogs, comment vlog below, comment love, comment something positive, okay? Because more vlogs are coming whether you like it or not.